What's up, guys? It's Paul again from MK Scholars. I hope everyone is doing great, and of course, welcome again to our YouTube channel, MK Scholars English. As I told you, MK Scholars English YouTube channel, we'll be using this channel to update you about the scholarship opportunities, job opportunities, internships, and the other related opportunities. So if you are here, if you are new here and you're looking for full scholarship for your studies, you're looking for full scholarship for your children, you're looking for job opportunity, you're looking for, any related content about this, make sure you subscribe for more upcoming opportunities, because I assure you we'll be, updating you about all those, all those opportunities. Okay. Today what we're going to talk about is a Mastercard full funded scholarship, and of course, as usual, I'm going to focus on about the application processes, talking about guiding you how to apply for this scholarship from the first step to the last step, but also talking about the required documents, because there are some applications require special documents, and it goes the same for this scholarship application. There are also some special documents that I have to talk about, for each and everyone here, to understand what they are and also how to get them. Okay, and also, of course, I'm going to have to start with the eligibility criteria, because not everyone is eligible for this scholarship. Okay, so make sure you watch this video until the end, to find out all the package that I'm gonna share with you. Okay, as usual, you're on our website, and it's what we use every day about to update you. We post as many as scholarship opportunities, to be able to to give you a news about what you need. Okay, because that's at the end of the day, that's what you follow us for. Okay, to give you updates about the scholarship opportunities and and the other opportunities. So it's what we use every day, and as I told you, you can see we have been posting consistently, to be able to make everyone find what he or she wants. Okay, and of course, what I'm going to talk about is this one, Mastercard full scholarship at Western Cape. This is one of the prestigious universities in South Africa, and there is now Mastercard full funded scholarship there, and of course, I'm going to show you the available programs, but of course, as I told you, when you reach to our website, MK Scholars, of course, to be able to find all the opportunities that we have posted here, you have to click here on all applications. Okay, and you can see there are 2 buttons here. But of course, I always tell you that you first have to go with read more, because when you click on read more, that's when you get to read all the information about about the scholarship opportunity, and then you can click on ask help if you are seeking application assistance from our team. Okay, because when you click on ask help, that's when you are requesting application assistance from our team, and of course we'll be right here to assist you. Okay, but of course, before you do all that, please click on read more, and focus on the 3 things that I told you about. Okay, there are 3 points, there are 3 sections that that each applicant, that each international student has to check before he or she goes for the application process. Okay, the first one, as I told you, it is, write it in the comment. The first one is eligibility criteria section. That's when you get to find out if you're eligible for the scholarship. The second one is, write it in the comment. Okay, the second one is available programs, and that's when you get to find out if the program that you are seeking is also being provided under that scholarship opportunity. And also the third one, the last but not the least, is about the scholarship benefits. As I told you, some scholarships may be partial, others may be full. That's why you also have to check that, okay, before you go for the scholarship, because as I told you, you can apply for the scholarship, and then after you realize that you have applied for the scholarship, you were not even eligible for. Okay, so that's why you have to be careful when it comes about about the scholarship opportunities. If you want, we can help you with the application process, and I assure you it's gonna be okay. Okay, when you get to assist you with the application, of course, we go hand in hand while assisting you. Okay, I think for someone who have worked with us before, he knows how we assist the students in the application. We go hand in hand. We do this, and then we show you how we have done it, and then you confirm. That's how we do it as as two people, as one. We do it too, but as one. Okay, because as I told you, at the end of the day, two people can be two people beat one person. Okay, then. So let us continue. And as I told you, I'm gonna have to start with eligibility criteria. But what you have to what you have to know about this is that they are undergraduate and also masters. Okay, and of course they are there are specific eligibility for each level. Okay, for the undergraduate, of course, you must be not older than 26 years. You have to be younger than 26 years. But for the masters, you have to be you might be over 26 years, but not older than 30 years. Okay, I think you can come and read this for yourselves. But also what I can tell you about. Let me go to the available programs. You can see the available programs here. These are the departments actually. You can see the arts and the humanities. These are just the departments. You can see the programs here, okay, where they are listed: history, linguistics, sociology, humanities, and these are the actual programs. These are just the department, okay. For example, for natural sciences department, you can find biological, any faculty related to biological, you can find it under this department. Any faculty related to computer, I'm talking about computer science, computer engineering, you can also find it under this department, okay. Just that these are just the department they have listed here, okay. The actual programs, they are right here. They are on the on the right side, okay. And then from the being done with available programs, and then we come back to we go to the required documents. What you need, the required documents, there is requirement of cover letter. Of course, the cover letter is like a motivation letter. Of course, this is where you have to should I say like a show off? No. Like that's where you have to make your application stand out from others. Okay, as I told you, many students will be applying for this full funded scholarship, but of course those who will be selected are the ones who will have made the applications better than others. Okay, so make sure you write the best, one of the best cover letter. Make sure you include each and everything that you have achieved in your life. Make sure you include what inspires you, why you want to study, what you're choosing. Okay, maybe why do you want to study like computer science, the story behind that. That's what you have to include in the cover letter, okay, and you have to name it like that. But what I want to focus on is about here on eligibility criteria. As an international, all the international students who are applying for this full funded scholarship, of course, you gotta have to present what we call exemption certificate. Exemption certificate is like equivalent certificate. Let me try to break it down like in short. What we call equivalent certificate or exemption certificate, of course, it's like a certificate. It's a document that shows the grades of foreign student, into the grading system for the country he is applying for the university. Okay, that's what for example, if you have a country A here and you have a country B here, okay, let me just the actual names of the countries. Like someone is applying, like someone is like from Kenya. Maybe you are from Kenya, and then you're applying, and then you wanna come and study here in Rwanda. Of course, you will need the equivalent certificate. And then what do you need equivalent certificate for? Because like you have foreign qualifications, because you did like high school in Kenya, and then you are going to continue your university studies in Rwanda. Of course, you will need the equivalent certificate that shows your grades from Kenya grading system to Rwandan grading system. You know what I mean? Then that means that an international student will need equivalent certificate. Okay, we need equivalent certificate that shows his or her grades in South African grading system from his or her own home country grading system. You know what I mean here? Okay, I think that is okay. That is understandable. If you have any question, you can just write it in the comment, and we get back to you. Okay, and of course, talking about the scholarship benefits, each and everything will be covered. As I told you last time, like when you get selected for Mastercard, the full funded scholarship, man, God blessed you now. That's when you get, that's when you know that God has blessed you, okay? Because each and everything is covered for this kind of for scholarships, okay? And talking about the application procedures, it has to be done like in 2 steps, but I can say like 3. But of course, the main two steps are two. The first one is to apply for the admission. And how do you apply for the admission? This is the application link, okay? And then this is when you get to apply for the admission. You click here. And okay, you start your application, new application, and then you start your application. Okay, this is how you do it. You click on new application, then you start your application, accept the terms, and then you start your application. But at the end of the the last step of the admission application, that's when you get to to be asked, to be requested to provide exemption certificate, equivalence certificate. Okay, so by that time, make sure that you have it, submit it with application. And then once you're done, once you submit your admission application here, and then you will receive application number, and that application number is what we're going to use to apply for the scholarship, for the Mastercard scholarship. Okay, let us say that you have now applied for the admission and you have also received the application number, and now you're going to apply for the scholarship. Okay, for the Mastercard full scholarship. For those who are seeking undergraduate, of course, you have to apply via here. For those who are seeking masters, you have to apply via here. Okay, let me give you an example for the undergraduate. This is how you do it. But of course, you're gonna have to do it once you have already applied for the admission and also received the application number. Okay, and then you go to the next. And are you not older than 26 years? Yes, I'm younger than, I have like 24, 25, maybe 26, like that. Okay, and then you click here next, and then you fill out your form. Okay, I think each and everything about this application process is simple. I just wanted to to talk about some of the documents which are required, but also the application process, that it has to be done in 2 ways. But more like 3, because of course, to be able to finish your application for the admission, you have to apply for the exemption certificate. Okay, so if there is any change, or you come and decide here, maybe pin it. But of course, this was Pro from MK Scholars. I'm gonna have to pin our WhatsApp phone number, for any student who wants to contact us. He or she can contact us, okay, on WhatsApp, or you can even call us anytime. Okay, so if you're an international student from here, make sure you apply for this full funded scholarship. And as I told you, the earlier the better. Okay, so thank you very much. This was Paulo from MK Scholars. Blessings over blessings.